Training and Doping in Sports, Class 11 Physical Education. Hello friends. I am animated Vikash Kotnala from KVS. Welcome to Class 11 Physical Education Unit 10. In this video, we'll explore training and doping in sports. Ready to dive in? Training is more than just exercise. Sports training is an organized and systematic process for preparing sportsmen for the highest level or peak performance in sports and games. According to Matwaju, sports training is the basic form of preparation of sportsmen. Do you know about the principle of sports training? Through these principles you can get peak performance in sports. Principles of sports training are continuity, overload, progression, warming up and cooling down, rest and recovery and periodization, etc. Continuity is the key to ensure the best outcome in a sports. The training of sportsperson has to be continuous and regular for best output. Training load has to be increased and progressive as per the adaptation ability of trainee. Provision of rest and recovery during the training should be followed for better result and maintain the level of efficiency and energy in the muscles. Before you jump in, warm up. It wakes up your muscles and heart. After training, cool down to relax your body and avoid soreness. Now I'm going to tell you about load, overload adaptation and recovery. Are you ready for it? Let's go. Training load is the work, exercise or efforts done by an athlete during a training program in order to improve his performance. Do you know types of training load? Inner load. It is the reactions and effects of the organism. Outer load. It can be physically and mentally. Now understand overload? During training of sportspersons, load is given to the players according to their capacity. Whenever this load goes beyond its overload, there are many causes of overload like rapid increase in the training load, thus adaptation does not take place, fatigue, many more. How do you know that you are facing overload? There are some symptoms like depression, loss of confidence, loss of motivation, error in technique, slow recovery, etc. Adaptation is defined as the adjustment of physical and psychological functional systems to the training load. For good adaptation, training load has to be as per the loading capacity of sportsperson. Recovery period should be in proportion to the training load. Recovery is the time when the body rests and repairs itself after training or exercise. When recovery is done properly, it helps athletes get stronger, perform better, and avoid getting sick or injured. Warming up is a series of light exercises that are performed prior to any training or competition. It's two-type: active warming up and passive warm-up. It's also two-type: general and specific. General means jogging, running, stretching, and specific is belong to specific game. Warm-up is very important. It's increased body temperature, oxygen supply, flexibility, performance, and safety from injury and reduce stress. Now the times for understanding skill. Skill is the ability to do any task efficiently. Examples of skills are kick in football, service in badminton. Technique is the specific way of performing an activity, usually a method that involves practical skills. That is, technique is the practical skill of doing a task. Tactics are smart ways to play during a game to try to win. They help players or teams use their skills in the best way. Tactics are small plans or actions used during the game. Strategy explains how the means, resources, will be used to accomplish the end, goals, by establishing priorities and goals. Now learn about doping. Doping means consumption or intake of drugs or prohibited substances by the players in sports. Doping involves using a chemical substance which is useful for improving the performance of the players. We can classify it two-way. One is performance-enhancing substances, and other is gene doping. Stimulants, anabolic steroids, diuretics, peptide hormones, beta-2 agonist beta blockers are performance-enhancing. Blood doping and gene doping comes under physical method. There are several disadvantages of doping. Performance-enhancing drugs have a negative effect on health. Sportsmanship is reduced in the presence of doping in sports. Doping can create an unfair playing field for the sport. Medical supervision. Young athletes may be habitual of taking drugs. Common doping drugs include anabolic steroids that bulk muscles but harm organs, and EPO that boosts red blood cells but stresses your heart. Diuretics can shed weight fast but cause dehydration. Stimulants pump alertness yet can lead to anxiety or heart issues, and beta blockers calm tremors in sports like shooting. Doping isn't just drugs. Blood doping, gene doping, and masking agents are sneaky methods used to cheat tests and gain unfair edges. But beware, Doping side effects are brutal: heart and liver damage, mood swings, infertility, and in worst cases, sudden death. Ask yourself, does chasing a medal really justify risking your health and life? The answer should be a clear, strong no. Thankfully, organizations like WADA and NADA work hard to keep sports clean with rules, surprise tests, and strict punishments for cheaters. They don't just punish, they educate athletes on fair play through programs and seminars, because knowledge is the best defense. At the heart of it, sports are about honesty, hard work, and respect. Choosing fair play makes you a true champion, no shortcuts needed.